Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. You can see in the top right corners, for those of you that are following on from the last episode, we picked up 2 spraying contracts that we can't do because them weeds aren't big enough. But at midnight the time will run out on them and we'll end up with them cancelled. So I was just going to skip ahead and then start a new day. However, I thought, as we're still very early in the game and it could get fixed with an update any time, but as it won't do during this episode, I'll record what happens when it goes wrong. You know what? Just want to have a look at the beautiful ploughing work on that field. Actually, I think me going out and coming back in has sorted out that the lines that I'd left in there. I just thought I'd have a quick look just in case there was anything lingering around. It's nice, this field. It's got a nice little rock background to it, like another one I've seen. Now, hopefully I don't want to curse it, but maybe in this episode we will be able to harvest our field. If not, then I shall be getting a bit of a panic on. Oh, what's that? Bum 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 bum. Hey Walter, do you have a little chat with Walter to start off with? What do you got for us?
Well, hello there.
Oh yeah. Can I help you with something?
Here's what you can help your fellow farmers with if you like.
I can help with stone picking, but it's not going to pay me any money.
Field stones really make me mad. Do you own the required machines, or do you want to borrow them for a small fee? How do you want to do it?
I need to borrow machines. We've only got the ute. Oh. That's just given us a contract. Uh-oh. Have I got to do that now? It's given us the equipment. Tits. Oh well, look, that's... Oh, bonus. Ooh. if I wasn't expecting him to give us some work. Well, I'm sure it's just a short little job, even though it's going to cost us to do it. I wonder if we can keep the stones. I suppose we could have just left it to go through the night, but I don't know what the... I'm not sure what the fines are for incomplete contracts. Although it's quite that's quite a good feature, that you can just go and ask them for a job and they'll give you a job. You can literally just turn up to wherever they are and say, got a tractor and a cultivator, what do you want doing? Or actually go out and ask them what jobs they've got. Interesting. That could add a little bit more immersion and make them a little bit more useful. Sort of contract lottery. Well, this would be quite interesting because we can get the deformation. This won't take very long, will it? Actually, if we could pick up something like one of these cheap when we've got a tractor, this wouldn't be a bad little way of starting ourselves off as a contractor. I wonder if there's any more things we can do with stone other than just sell it to the debris crusher. Although we can find that out now. How much do we get for the debris crusher? I suppose, can't we? Just go and sell it straight away. Yes, well done, Walter. He's actually given us a little job to get done. I'm assuming there's a debris crusher somewhere. On this map, I shall find out. In fact, I may as well just come back to you when I've got this done, and we'll go and find out about it. An unexpected, accidental job. So we got 300 litres. There is no debris crusher on this map. Stone crusher. Stone crusher, debris crusher. I'm going to have a look at something. I've just been flicking through. Wrong side of the road again. Oops. I've just been looking through the menus. There's this from 19 or 22, definitely 22. There's that debris crusher. That's 10,000. I think maybe even more. We'll have a little look. There's a little tiny one, but they're selling points. So somewhere where you could sell stones. I don't really want to try it if it's no good. So what I think I'm going to do is, for now, I don't want to spend the money that we've not really got. So we can unload it onto our own land. Just going to back up into there, I think, and just ditch it there. Okay. So we've got some rocks. Tiny amount of rocks there. I literally have not just knocked that over. But let me just quickly show you what we've got. That one. No, that one. Is this, yeah, 10 grand for that. Obviously that's quite big. It's not the modded ones that we had in the last one with solar panels. Doesn't make anything, it's a selling point. Interesting. It's not too bad an idea. You can make some heat. Debris crusher, where you can sell little. I mean, is that the same? Debris crusher. But then factories. There's also this, which is a debris crusher, which takes goods and transforms them into different products. Oh, that's big. But what does it do? That's the only one. There's not a smaller. There's these little things which I might be tempted for us to go into. Debris crusher. Where was it? Doesn't tell you what it will take. That's interesting. Generators to keep some money coming in might be a good idea. Anyway, we're moving too far ahead. I shall. Let's just see how much we lost on that. That cost us £476 for the job. And then these two we'll check in the morning. There we go. Time allowed has run out. Oh, it's raining. Oh. That's cost us £1,000. collect that. Okay, that cost us £1,000 because we leased the equipment. This one hasn't cost us anything. So far this episode, we've finalised 3 contracts, finished one of them, and lost 1,500 quid. Great guns. What's the time? Is there a weather thing to tell us what the weather's going to be like? It's going to stop very soon and get warm, which is great news. Where's our field? We are ready to harvest. That is excellent news. Should I pick up a contract to get started in between? Ooh. Oh, only 3 hours. There's no time to get that done. Stone picking. Actually, that's worth doing. We'll get a couple of grand for that. Yeah, I'll snap your hand off for that, Katie. Alrighty. I'll see you down on the contract because it'd be quite interesting to see the tire deformation on the fields. Obviously we want it to dry up. Do we use their trailer? It's a lot of moving of stuff about. I'll have a think about that because I might just pull up here and check something. There's a trailer I think we're going to get. Oh, sale. Oh, hello. Hello now. Could be a first tractor for us. Although, that's just a hauler, isn't it? We can't add. We need like a front arm attacher or something on it. I'll have a think about that. But there's a trailer that will fit on our this. Got a little light on the back, I like that. This got a cover on it as well, so you could actually, and it tilts with a ramp, so you can put something in the back of that. We don't need it like that at the minute, but we do need it with an extension because that's 5,006. Because we'll need somewhere to put our corn in. Question is, what if we have more than 5,000 litres of corn? Are we going to keep it or sell it? Can we find out the prices? Something that's got to tell us the value. Commodity corn. It's at its worst, so we could do with holding it. Okay, so let's park the idea of the trailer at the minute, and I'll go and get cracking on that stone picking job, and come back to you when it's dried up, because we'll need the corn to dry up, and then we can have a look at what vehicles to lease. We can keep hold of the stones as well. That's a good thing, because that's something that we can also sell. Had all this wet mud on the tyres, and that's, as well as the deformation, just watch as we go out, and we'll go out into the road now. And we're leaving these big old tyre prints. Really good. And I've already filled this once, so I had to go and get the trailer. So stone harvesting, good. This is withered, so it does looks a lot better. Rain is easing off a bit though. I have seen some pictures of puddles appearing. Not just on the road, we've already got puddles on the road, but on the field sort of thing, on the tyre tracks, which I would be pleased at seeing. Got a feeling though, if we're going to be accurate, it's going to take a little while for this corn to dry out. We might have to look at doing it lunchtime-ish, maybe. Good thing about the GPS as well, because it'll the white lines, it will discolour the white lines when you've done that run. So for things like stone picking on a big field, you don't need to worry about going over the same bits. And to be fair, I don't think I'm going to have to do that much of the headland either. Well, 97% already, nearly finished. But we want all of the stone. I'm now considering looking into what we can do with stone. There's a factory for the stone, possibly for the stone. No, I don't. And all the stone we've missed. Treasure. Yeah, it's about 2,500 litres, I think. Let's get the old beacons on for everybody. Whoop. Push that off the road. Right. I've got to wait for the rain to stop, so I will take these back like a good boy, and I'll come back to you possibly around lunchtime when the rain stopped. we'll then jump into the dealership, see what they've got available for us to do the corn harvest as cheaply as possible. It's not a massive field, so I think I'm going to buy that trailer anyway, to be honest, because we'll still be able to use it for moving things around. Just depends if I want that cover or not, or just have it open for now. Ideally we want to be able to keep hold of as much of that grain as possible. Tricky one. Oh, I'll come back to you. I'm wasting time here. I hope they add back in the function to throw. Not that you'd necessarily be able to throw 200 kilo, but I know someone that would. But yeah, you may have noticed I've been and picked up a deadwood contract. Well, we're waiting for everything to dry. So let's just check. Something's just dawned on me. Oh. So wasted quite a bit of time there. So if you were to take it straight to Noah, you would get some money for it. How much, I'm not sure, but if you just took it and then brought it home and put it down, nothing. So I'm guessing there's no use for deadwood anyway. I was hoping there might have been a mod coming out where you could make it into firewood or something. Corn ready to go. Can't actually see the corn, interestingly. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's ready to go. Shall we get to the shop and see what equipment we need now? Oh, we can take the thingy contracts, can't we? Thank you, Kate. So, I mean, we've done what? Because we're finding out actually in the finances. Leased equipment, maybe. Construction cost. £5 in leasing. I'm pretty confident that's us. That's what we've done for that field. Fertilizer's about £1,000 worth, so £6 in at the minute. What's that's not the beehives, is it? That might be actually. £6 on beehives. Wowzers. Right. Corn header. Cheapest one. Cheapest one. Actually, just in case something goes wrong, let's get it saved. It is better to be safe than sorry. Yep, definitely that one. What's the difference? 6 metre, 6 metre. That one folds, that one doesn't. We're only going across the road. We're up to about 10 grand. And we've not even got the big equipment yet. Guess it's that. Ugh. Definitely 15 grand. I don't suppose. There are empty boxes yet, are there? Where was the... pallets? They're filled. That won't take corn. No, we're going to have to... I'll have to suck it up. 15 grand. I am quite excited to use this though. Got all the workings. I feel a thumbnail coming in. Oh yes! That's the light best. That cloud too. We can get one inside, can't we? Get it unloaded. I'll start from the top end, where the deadwood is. I don't need assistance on this. Oh yeah. It's a little bit bittersweet here because if we have a lot, we've got nowhere to store it. And the price isn't great at this time of year. So we're bit of an internal. I've got it. That might have to be. That might have to be the old screenshot. I suppose you could argue that this crop was a bonus crop that was already here, but because we can't put cereals, but I'm not putting a cereal factory down just for this. We need other things as well. I don't think there's anything else you can use it for. You can't make corn flour, you can't make corn oil for some reason. You can't feed it to your chickens for some reason. That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. And it's not really a bonus crop because it costs 15 grand. 15 or 16. Business wise, I like the slow pull through the tines. Although we're up to I'm gonna have to look at something to put it in. At least now, I'm thinking I'm going to put at least a rice paddy down here. Maybe some greenhouses, something that we can make some side money on while we try and save up for that farm up on the hill. This is going to fill up. I'm going to need a trailer of some sort. What was the size of that little car truck? They're clever. There's not many the towing heads do matter in this. On 22, some of the vehicles, I suppose it's the mods, you can get away with putting on different vehicles. On this, you won't be able to put it. You won't be able to put it on just thought I'd check. You won't be able to put it on any vehicle on the trailer. So if we were to buy a normal trailer to store it in, which we could do, we just wouldn't. We wouldn't be able to move it anywhere without the use of a tractor or something with the right towing head. I think I'm going to get that little flat up job anyway, just for pallets and things. Right, that's 6,000. It's going to be like a 10,000 litre harvest. Foggy down there, isn't it? A lot of moisture, you know what that'd be good for? Mushrooms. Perfect mushroom growing area, that. Possibly the rice. Let's tidy up this 7 Right, quickly, what are the options? We could look for a cheap silo. Is there any temporary silo bins? We should probably look at the price really, shouldn't we, again? I'm going to have to make a decision now, pretty much. Still rolling. Look at the price. Corn. Yeah, we're not even. I mean, we can get double. So we need to hold it. I need to hold it for a couple of months, which is fine. Vehicles, trailers. To take and different areas. Trailers. Where are you? Augers. Ugh, where's your cheapest? No such thing. I'd need Nanaburger to move it. No chance. What's that? I'll say a nice little. I'll tell you what, that's a good price. £6,000. What can that go up to? No. 8,000 litres. That's annoying because it's so close to being 8,000 litres. Mind you, it's up to £9,000 there. Modders, where are you? Okay, building then. We could just ditch it in a shed, couldn't we? Maybe. Maybe we can't. £10,000, that's vehicles. It's got to be suitable. A shack to keep your chickens. No. £10,000. That's got possibilities. For £10,000. What does that say for pigs? I feel like I've got a lot of investigating to do. Vehicles and tools. I'm going to come back to you because there's way over 10,000 litres there. I might do some testing. Yes, I'll come back to you. And I'm back. So after about an hour of messing around with, I attempted different sheds, the theory of trailers. I was tempted to go with two 2 trailers that we could dolly together up. Obvious problem with that would be that I'd still need to lease a tractor in order to move them, and they didn't have covers over them, so we're not keeping it out of the elements. I put up a shelter, that didn't work, it just spilled out. I put it in the garage, which it did spill out a bit, there was a bit of room for it, but I thought if I put it in the garage on the floor, which is cheaper, then we'd also have to lease something to scoop it up and get it out again when it's time to sell it. So I just bit the bullet and put in the cheapest of the silos, which is fine because it's still 70 something, 75,000 litres, which is enough. I mean, if we buy that farm up on the hill, I think that comes with a small, missing loads here, aren't I think that comes with a small silo of its own, but we're going to be farming down there, so we can probably put, I mean, there's no point getting rid of all of this farmland, because if we get the yard we won't have farmland anyway. So I just thought 20 grand, let's pop in a silo. There's a bit of future proofing going on there, isn't there, really? I'm quite happy with the positioning of it, and I'll explain that in a moment when we drop off. Tidy, please. So I'm actually quite impressed with our yield. 2, 4, 7, 8, maybe about 10,000 litres, you know, which at 500 quid's 5 grand back. So yes, the field has cost us in general, and realistically, if we were to continue with leasing of equipment, it would still cost but we're going to have some good fun doing some landscaping around here. I put it here because I'm thinking I don't want to leave all of this. I want some of this exposed because I quite like it, but I'm thinking nice and moist down there, maybe for some mushroom planting. Got your pull cord when you want to open the chute up. Nearly 10,500 litres of corn in there, and I was very, the guys came up, they just knocked this up in such a quick amount of time. Absolutely brilliant. They managed to get it really tight in, which I'm really happy with. They've done a really good job with that, I think. Plus I put it along here because if you're coming into empty, you want to drive in and potentially then drive all the way around and out again. So to wrap the episode up, we've finally got the corn harvest done. Still to sell, but there's still plenty of room here, now we've cleared it out to see, for us to put in a few little productions to make us some money. and still have a bit of space. I do want the rice paddy in. That's a goer. Potentially some generative energy in here now as well. It's a shame that can't be a different colour, but that's down to Giant to pick that up with. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome. Not a profiting field, but we've got our first harvesting done, and it wasn't corn, it was this, which hopefully we can also turn into something. Animals, we could put some animals in there as well, couldn't we? Just got to design it up. But I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all new content as it's published. Loving the tyre tracks. And if you got any suggestions or any ideas you think would be good going forward in the series, feel free to pop them in the comments section below, or anywhere where the comment section lives on your screen. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Nice bit of shade for the honey. 92 litres now, that's probably could do with some investment. Bye.